Well, a warm welcome back to the Hangzhou Olympic Sports Centre. There it is, in all its glory. Big Lotus, they call it, for obvious reasons, that stadium, which is 80,000 capacity. And then there's the gymnasium and also a swimming centre, which has a seating capacity of 6,000. It began building it in 2009. It took 9 years, the whole thing, to complete. It's taken us about 3 hours to complete our first 2 matches, and it's time for some more women's doubles, and this should be an absolute beauty because Chen and Jia, the world #1 pair, up against Lu Shengshu and Tan Ning, the 19 and 20-year-old respectively, who have been an absolute revelation in women's doubles this year. Did meet on the first day here, actually. As we look at the way the draw was panned out, we saw Beck and Lee in that 2-hour marathon squeak over the line, despite the fact neither of them could pretty much walk at the end. So they await the winners of this match. Chen and Jia beat Lu and Tan on Wednesday in straight games. Not sure how much you can take from that, because it was only the second time they'd ever played, and actually Lu and Tan won the first meeting, so I think it certainly will be closer than that today. Just get that feeling. Officials are on court, players won't be far behind, and of course Chen and Jia had a day off yesterday because of one of the Japanese players had to withdraw from the event, so they've only played twice, 2 quick victories. They were favourites for this women's doubles before the event started. I think probably even bigger favourites now, for all of the other circumstances surrounding it, as Chen and Jia make their way onto court. I suspect these 2 pairs will face each other many, many times over the next few years. Only ranked 9th in the world, Lu and Tan, but that's only going one way. Well, not much to really tell you about the top pair in women's doubles that you don't already know. Both 26, Chen and Jia. Took Olympic silver in Tokyo, and they are 4-time world champions, including this year, just a few months ago in Copenhagen. And they're trying to complete a hat-trick of World Tour final victories, having won this event in both 2019 and in 2022. 16 World Tour titles in total they have, 5 of them this year, including Super 1000 wins at the China Open and also at the Malaysia Open as well. Just had to play a couple of matches this week. They've only been on court for an hour and a half total, not even that. I mean, that's half an hour less than Beckenley had to be on this morning. So just gives you an idea of the advantage they might have tomorrow, or the other Chinese pair if they come through. Liu Shengshu's only 19 years of age, already in the top 10 in the world. It's only last year she won the World Junior title in both girls doubles and mixed. 4 World Tour titles in their first year as a pair, including the Arctic Open, which is a Super 500, and even more impressively, the French Open, which you might have seen if you're watching with us in Nantes, which is a Super 750. Interestingly enough, Tan Ling was a singles player in her junior days.
Ready to play.
Actually won a bronze in the Asian Junior Championships in singles. And that first meeting where Liu and Tan beat Chen and Jia was in the round of 16 at the French Open in October. Beat 21-14 in the third. Matsumoto and Nagahara had to retire in the match against Liu and Tan when Nagahara got hit in the eye with the shuttle. And a very straightforward win against Rahayu and Ramadanti yesterday. The man in charge is Jesper Larsen of Denmark, and the service judge is Rahana de Silva of Sri Lanka, and the co-commentator is Steen Pedersen. Steen, one game apiece, or one match apiece in the head-to-head here. I just get the feeling it might not be as straightforward for the top seeds or top-ranked pair in the world as it was on Wednesday.
Yeah, you might be right, Trevor. Following the success of my prediction in men's doubles, I'm not gonna try and do anything here, and just think that we're gonna see some wonderful women's double.
Well, these are the two pairs that have dominated the season.
Yeah. On my right, Chen and Jia, China. And on my left, Liu Chengchu and Tan Ning, China. Chen to serve to Liu Chengchu. Love all. Play.
9 titles between them this season, these two pairs.
Service over.
Yeah, it's the pair of the year against the most promising pair of the year. We're watching, obviously, Jia Yifan and Chen, pair of the year, Asian Games gold medalists and World Championship winners.
Service over. 1-0.
When Tan Ning and Liu Shengshu won their match against Chen and Jia in French Open, Chen and Jia, they came off
2-1.
a win in Denmark Open, and I don't know if they had as chaotic a travel to France as many of the other players, but traveled Monday and lost to Tan and Zhu on Wednesday.
3-1.
I just think from Liu and Tan's point of view, that win was massive, just because, you know, there aren't that many pairs that beat Chen and Jia at the first time of asking.
Exactly.
And it just got that whole mental thing completely off their back. It didn't matter. They knew they could beat them. They're not going to beat them every time they play them, obviously. But there's no kind of inferiority complex there, I don't think.
It was on Thursday. It was the second round.
4-1.
And Rennes, who was hosting the French Open this year. And there's a bit of a battle going on between, well, I guess in the first place,
5-1.
Liu and Tan, and Zhang Yu and Zhang Shuxian for the second spot at the French Olympics next year. I suppose Jia Yifan and Chen Chen are pretty safe. Defending silver medalists. Boy, fantastic defense from Xu. Excellent play.
Well, it had to be, didn't it, to win the point, because they've repelled just about everything that Chen and Jia had thrown at them till that moment. Subtlest of touches from Chen.
Three, 5. Service over.
One of the most impressive things I think, Steen, about these youngsters, Liu and Tan, remember just 19 and 20, it's not just they can play all the shots, the brilliant defense, they're very attacking minded, but the maturity in terms of the tactical side of it, in that they can have these tactical battles with players of the quality of Chen and Jia. And that's a testament, A, to their own ability and learning potential, but also the way they've been coached in China for the last however many years.
Yeah, that's true. And this match here, no coaching, of course, because it's an all Chinese affair, but otherwise it's so
7-3.
And the Korean coach Kang Kyun-jin was responsible for the Chinese women's doubles.
Three. Yeah.
'Not a lot of other pairs that can withstand that attack from Jia Yifan. The way Tan and Liu are doing it at the moment. Oi!
Service over.
Took the top of the tape.
4-8. Jia, Chen. 5-8. Six, 8. Seven, 8.
Read by Jia Fan, and
8-all.
at the moment, the world champions in red, they are
Chen.
scoring the majority of their points from the front court.
Tan, get ready.
Well, this represents a little bit of a comeback. They were some way behind.
8-4.
Yeah. 8-3 actually at one stage.
8-3.
It was, yeah. So 6 points in a row for the Olympic silver medalists.
Again,
10-8.
tiny little unsharp service return. Not a bad service return, just not sharp enough when you're facing Jia Fan.
Yeah, that'll do it. And they've got a 3-point lead
interval.
at the interval. Who'd have thought that when they were 8-3 down?
Seconds, 20 seconds. Players back on court. Tan, Liu. Chen, back on court. Eleven, 8. Play. Service over. 9-11.
I think that break came at a good time for Liu and Tan to just regroup, having lost 8 straight points.
The other striking thing for me is the difference in the style of rallies in this match compared to the first women's doubles.
Yeah.
It's like watching a different game. Absolutely no nonsense with that.
12-9.
Making her way forward on the court. Jia Yifan, not only powerful but also steep. Her smashes.
Service over. 10-12. No. 11-12.
Long.
Service over. 13.
Like the fact
11.
that she tried it, though.
Yeah, because, I mean, all things equal, it's a bit more dangerous having Jia Yifan return the short serves. And you got the defense as Chen and Jia has.
Well, Hawkeye's back in play, and we have a challenge here from Liu and Tan. It was called out, and they would like the technology to check. It did look pretty close. But it was wide.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 14-11. Play. (15-11).
You can just tell from the celebratory reactions after they win a point from Chen and Jia that they are aware of the threat that these two youngsters pose.
Yeah.
Not just in this match, but I think you know, they know over the next few years they're going to be involved in quite a few battles with these two.
I'm gonna look forward to seeing whether they continue in this combination or they might revert back to
16-11.
the combination that played one tournament so successfully, lost early in the next this year. That was when Liu Xiangshu played with Jiang Shuxian, who was a longtime partner of Zhang Yu. But they won the Indonesian Masters, and they also played magnificently on that occasion. I think that Tan Ning is a little bit
17-11.
behind Liu Xiangshu, and that is compared to their opponents of today, not necessarily compared to other competition in the women's doubles, because they've shown that they're perfectly capable of winning tournaments. I just feel that she's not as dangerous in this match here as her partner. Very good placement on the clear. Missed it.
18-11. Liu to receive.
So they've won 15 of the last 18 points.
Yeah, they're 15-3 up. Excellent play. I was just thinking, Liu Shanshu is not firing a lot of smashes, but perhaps that's the experience that she has, that the pace is going to be used against her, that the defensive abilities of Chen and Jia are of such quality that it's dangerous if you're not in a little bit better position.
It was out, and so here are 9 game points for the top-ranked pair in the world.
Well placed. No.
Late
Service
call
over.
out.
12-20.
No point using a challenge when you're 8 game points still, so just delays the inevitable.
Good defense. Oh, he missed it.
Well, I think they got a little bit intimidated late in that game. Quite a bit of it, but 21-12 from a mile behind. And Chen and Jia have the advantage.
20 seconds, 20 seconds. Players back on courts. Tan Liu. Second game, Lobo play.
So Liu and Tan playing catch up, not a situation they've been in that often this season, truth to tell.
One love.
But Chen and Jia were absolutely inspired in that first game.
Yeah.
Gave their opponents a few points start and then just absolutely turned it on.
Yeah, they finished 18-4 after being down 8-3. They won 18-4 in the first game.
Service over, 1-all. Two, one.
She doesn't miss many of those. Almost a collector's item, really.
Service over, 2-all.
Good actions from Chen there at the net. It's gone long.
Service over, 3-all.
Let's recap the drift that Jia Fan and Chen in the second game is playing with the drift. Runs alongside
Service
the court.
over, 4-3.
A slight left to right drift, but not that significant, especially here in the doubles disciplines.
Thought about sneaking over off the tape, didn't it, the shuttle?
Yeah.
I just decided it was going to come back on Tan and Liu's side.
Now they've been a little annoyed. Tan and Liu firing full power.
Service over. For all. Done. Please show where it is. Thank you. Back on court. Five, four.
Oi, that was a little high. So from Chen Ning.
Service over. 5-all. Chen. Tan. Tan. Speed up. Service over. 6-5.
Look of absolute disgust on Chen Chen's face there.
Yeah.
She can't believe she missed that.
No, she shouldn't miss that. I think that's her expression. Looked like she was a little bit hesitant. Yeah. Chen was shadowing Jia Yifan. Wasn't sure that she was getting the penultimate shot in that rally. Oy. It's always nice when you play it clear and you see none of your opponents going for it. It's just a bit better than both of them going for it.
Yeah.
Service over. 6-8.
Well, the last time Liu and Tan had the temerity to rack up a bit of a lead, they got a fearsome response. Let's see whether they can keep Chen and Jia at bay this time.
Service over. 9-6.
I have a feeling that Chen and Jia, they're not at max concentration at the moment. There's a couple of points that's slipping away from them. A couple of easy points.
Service over. 7-9.
I thought you had that one. She said.
Yeah.
Basically a good rally from
Liu, get the
both
shot.
pairs. I think Tan and Liu played quite brilliant defense in that rally.
Thank you. Players back on court. Liu, Tan, on court. Seven, 9. Tan.
Often doesn't play to irritate Chen and Jia by taking
No.
the lead against them.
Don't poke the bear.
Indeed. On the comeback trail again here. That's a point that they could have hoped of doing something better with Tan and Liu there. It shows how difficult it is to score on the world champions.
Chen.
Almost did that blind. That return.
Service over.
Very impressive.
10-9. Service over. 10-all. Yes. 11-10, interval.
So with the slenderest of leads, Chen and Jia in 11-10.
Seconds, 20 seconds. Players back on court. Eleven, 10. Play. Service over, 11-all.
Oi.
Well played.
Service over.
Well, couldn't repeat the heroics
11.
that our partner Lou had shown. 10-0.
Can't fault her for not trying. Played it sitting on her knees.
Not just played it, but almost played it in a totally dismissive way, like it's the easiest thing in the world.
And just where you are. Yeah. Thank you. Players back on court. Liu to receive. 12-11.
How do they figure out in practice who is to receive? It seems like it's the umpire who tells them every single time. Oh, what a beautiful counter attack there.
13-11.
Difficult for Liu to play herself in a better position, play herself forward on the court. That's what we saw Jia Fan on numerous occasions be so good at. Oh, that's a beautiful defense.
It's a fantastic defensive bit of retrieving, though, from Jia, wasn't it?
14-11.
I don't think there were that many players would have got to that, let alone got it back over the net. In the end, good enough to win them the point.
Chen, Jia. Okay, between rallies, speed up. Okay, Chen to serve.
Again, that left hand.
11.
This time cross flat, but set it all up for Chen Qingchen.
I tell you what, if you wanted to see a video or make a video of defensive brilliance and then turning it into
11.
attack, that was a great example, because really Lewin Tan did virtually nothing wrong and still ended up losing the point after really impressive amount of offensive shots.
And I think the last one was a frame hit, that's why
Right.
the grimace on the face of Chen Chen.
Well, they say you make your own luck. A number of titles that they've won over the last few years, and nothing lucky about it.
Beautiful attack from the world champions, and I agree with you on that
17-11.
defensive comment, Trevor. It's really beautiful defense they played today. They're able to generate a lot of power in a very short time. Explosiveness in the forearm, and the fingers.
And it is speed of body, but it's also speed of mind.
Yeah.
It's they kind of react. They know pretty much where Lewin Tan are going to try and exploit areas of the court. They just cover wonderfully well. Great play from Jia again. They're only 3 points away now from replacing yet another final,
18-11.
trying to win a hat-trick of World Tour finals, having been successful in 2 previous years, 2019 and 2022. I tell you what, they're going to take some stopping in 2023 as well.
And it's
19-11.
equally as impressive, in my opinion, as the men's doubles we just saw with Kai and Siu.
Yeah.
Really strong play from Chen and Jia.
Service over. 12-19. Service over.
Know each other so well, reads the game the same way after playing
12.
almost 10 years together as a pair.
And it sets up 8 match points for a place in tomorrow's final.
Service over. 13-20. Fourteen, 20. Good enough. Play. Yeah, play.
Well, 15 points. 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 15 poin
15-20.
Well, stranger things have happened, not often, and they've still got 5 match points here.
What a save.
It's just a wonderful display from 2 of badminton's finest. Liu and Tan gave it their absolute best, but no match on the day for the top pair in women's doubles. Chen and Jia Fan through very comfortably in straight games, just over 3/4 of an hour on court. And they will go through to tomorrow's final to play Beckenlee of Korea. Really entertaining rally to finish what's been a very entertaining match.
And Jia Fan, 21-12, 21-15.
And very well received as well by an excellent crowd inside this arena. 21-12, 21-15, 48 minutes, the official match time. Well, we're going to switch the action back to the men's side when we come back, because we will feature the top-ranked men's doubles players in the world. Liang Wei Keng, Wang Chang, up against the Indonesian favourites, Fajar Alfian and Mohamed Ardianto. Back in a moment.